Hello, welcome to my channel. These cards are speaking. So today I have a collective message for you. We're going to see what Spirit has to say. I've been doing a pre-shuffle, and during the pre-shuffle, I was asking the Spirit, what does he have to say for those who will be watching. And what I heard was, you are not alone. Someone may be feeling like they're alone. They don't have anybody to talk to. They don't have anybody to share something with. The Spirit wants you to know that you're not alone. And also, I specifically saw a older woman sitting in like a wing chair or like a single chair beside a table with a lamp on. And it's like you were watching, you're scrolling on your phone. I don't know, maybe you're watching this YouTube video on your phone, but that's what I saw. So maybe that person is feeling alone, but the Lord, the Spirit, wants you to know that you are not alone, that they see you and that they hear you. So let's get into the reading. This is collective. It may or may not resonate with you, and that's fine. So Spirit, I ask you to give us a message for those who be watching. What is it that they need to hear? Show me what I need to see so I can tell them what they need to hear. All right, one more shuffle. Interesting. First card out is the Devil. So that is possessive. Possessive, it could be an attachment to something, an unhealthy attachment to something. You feel bound. You could feel bound, maybe. Let's see what else we got. Ten of Pentacles. You feel bound in a marriage. Bound in a situation. I heard marriage. The Ten of Pentacles is the kit and caboodle. That is the everything, the house, the wife, the husband, the kids. And the Five of Cups is basically on what did go right and what's not going right. Or the crying over the milk or for cups. So maybe something in this marriage you feel bound, you feel chained to. And while you're being chained and bound to this, you're only focused on what's not going right instead of what could be going well. The King of Swords is analytical, cutthroat. They speak their mind. Maybe some words have been spoken. Some repetitive words have been spoken. Seven of Cups. Some illusions and options. Things don't appear as they seem. So maybe on the outside to the rest of the world, this looks like a happy marriage, but it's really not. Maybe this King of Swords is speaking things, saying hurtful things. And it's gotten you bound. And you feel like you're in prison mentally, where you can easily walk away from this, but for some reason that you can't, probably because you're in a marriage, what are people going to think, for better or for worse. Could be the Empress. You are walking in, mentally you're in, let me back up, hold on. On the outside, you are walking in Empress energy, but mentally you are being bound by these things. And it is causing you not to be true to yourself. There's something in you that wants to be birthed, but you can't because you're bound, because you're being held back. You're ready to be set free. The Emperor, a fatherly figure, boss. I hear control. I hear control. A high priestess. So your intuition on the inside, your higher self is speaking to you. Your higher self is encouraging you, giving you guidance, but yet you still feel bound. The bottom of the deck is the Lovers. Could be dealing with a Gemini, but the Lovers, what I'm getting from this is a choice. You are having a choice to make, because you feel, or this person that, and so are next one is Two of Wands. You're at a crossroad. You're at a place where you have to make a decision. Okay. And then the next two on the bottom is the the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So there is some battles going on, internal battles, fighting obstacles, things that's going on in the Five and the Pentacles. It could be issue, desolate, feeling left out in the cold. And you're basically wanting some answers. You're wanting some guidance to know what direction you need to go with this. Let's see. Dropping cards. Let's see what Spirit has to say. What is Spirit's Tarot's advice? Now remember, this is just a guide, just a tool. I did see the structure pop up in the shuffle, so dig deep. The strength that you have, that you need is within. Being the Empress, I said it popped up, and I completed the shuffle, and here's the strength card again. Popped up on the bottom. Being the Empress, you embody all of the queens. So the Queen of Swords is analytical. It makes precise judgments. It's in control of its emotions. The Queen of Cups is in touch with their intuition, is emotionally mature. The Queen of Pentacles is a homebody, motherly, it's a homemaker. So all of these queens are embodied into this Empress, and that's what you embody. That's what you have on the inside. So in essence, in a way, you aren't necessarily bound, maybe by, I don't want to make light of a marriage whatsoever. Here, hope you hear my words and understand what I'm saying. That this piece of paper says that you're married, but that doesn't have to make you, or how this Empress treat you doesn't define who you are and make you be bound or make you be anything less than the Empress. I can never say that word, that you are, because the High Priestess is here, and you can turn and reflect on the inside. I'm going to put that down there because that was shuffle, and then a couple come up in the bottom. So, and also with that Strength card is, it's like when to be strong, and then when you have to take action, and then on the flip side you also know when you need to be humble and meek. It's that balance of strength. All right, so let's see what tarot's advice is. Some words of wisdom and outcome. Let's see what we're just gonna see what Spirit has to say. Six of Swords, moving away from troubled waters to calm water. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. I'm hearing inner peace, of reflection, the nostalgia of remembering who you are. This not remembering like the good times and how everything was going well. And this, I feel, this is about you getting in touch with who you really are, despite everything that's been going on in your life, despite everything that has happened. How do you, as the Empress, the word I can't say, rise up above the obstacles, the desolate, the left out in the cold, or that feeling of left out in the cold, the money issues? How do you rise up above that? How do you rise up above self-imprisonment? Self-imprisonment is looking at your situation and basically staying in it and staying in the lower vibration. You know, how can you move with the Six of Sword energy, moving away from that into waters, a calm mindset? How can you move away with this Five of Cups of just looking at what's not, what wasn't going right? The Two Cups, this. How can you make that work? All right, and then one more for the advice is the Hangman. Looking at it, like I just said, from a different perspective. I can't tell where you stay or where you can go, but the advice here is knowing who you are. You know, the word I can't say, Empress. I don't know why that's a word so hard, but knowing who you are and how to use and get in touch with and tap into who you are, and not to be moved or shaken by this circumstance. Right? All right, let's get, what should we get? Let's get some angel answer cards. Some angel answer cards. All right, let's shuffle these. So I guess to sum it up is for you to walk in your power of who you are. The Empress, the High Priestess that you are, and then to, move in your mindset. The Swords is mind, is thinking, to calmer waters. And when you do that, I believe you can make a conscious decision of what you should do, because you'll know what to do. Your situation is your situation, and that inner child, that inner knowing, the nostalgia of who you are, because situations and things like this, you can tend to get lost in the sauce, so to speak. You can get lost in the ups and downs. You can get lost in the bombardment of words, and things aren't happening, and why does it have to be like this? You can get lost in that, and then getting lost in that, you forget who you are. But looking at this from a different perspective, because unfortunately the situation is the situation, but Spirit wants you to look at it, in a different way. Take a step back and look at it from the eyes of an empress. I'm gonna work on that word. All right. So I feel like that's the gist of it. Let's get some angel answers. Let's see what comes up with that. No need to worry. Awesome. No need to worry, because you know who you are. You are full of strength. You are an overcomer. You can dig deep within yourself where the answers lie anyway. Right? Improving health. Improving health, it can be mental health. I'm hearing mental health. You know, these situations, these obstacles, obsession, and the words may have been spoken that was not nice, that ate at your self-esteem. You know, it can mess with your mental health. And as you work on who you are, because you can't change someone else, whoever this other person was, the low vibe, they have their own issues as to why they're even acting like this. But this message, this reading, is for you to work on you. Your mission, you already know what you're experiencing. So what you do is to use the right communicate. You know, so in this situation here, let's set before party advice or suggestion. What you can do is boundaries. You may already, you may, some you may have said, okay, like this, when you do this, say that is your boundaries. If you are the type of you don't monkey wrench, take it and you just deal. You speak up and communicate your boundaries. You it out what you will and tolerate. Your limits, what your boundary. That you will respect. Will honor that. The soul. Let's see. For this so far. There, I can need to control. You know, we are the word, but when we person who is on the ring of unfairness, that's not, then get to a mind of control. Maybe this, maybe if I do that, this won't happen. Yet this surrender your need to control. And it goes back to, in my opinion, what I feel the Spirit is saying, that communicating your boundaries. When you set a boundary, that boundary doesn't move. You know, I'm always fascinated by the ocean. That ocean has an unspoken boundary. The ocean comes up to the shoreline where that sand is, and it's only going to go so far, and then it goes back out. You know, so you set your boundaries. What your boundaries. And this is not just necessarily for a marriage or how you're being treated unfairly. This could be at work. This could be a friendship. It could be anything, not just marriage. I just believe the message here is basically working on yourself. Basically working on yourself. But in this part, the boundaries. The boundaries. Okay. It's how you can, is a way to protect your energy. Setting boundaries. All right, let's get another one. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. What's the purple? I love the purple. Using your intuition, just like this high priestess, you know, like you have this Two of Wands here, indecision. You have a decision to make. This lover, there's two twos, you know. The lovers is also a card of a decision, you know, making a choice. And so this is saying you'll use your intuition in all aspects of your life. All right, let's get one more. Thank you, Spirit. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Yes. Change. Changing your mindset, changing the way you think, changing the perspective that you're looking at it. Just like with this hangman, you're looking at it from a different perspective. You will grow and you will, let's get moon energy. Let's get some moonology card. Thank you, Spirit, for the messages. Just gonna get two of these. Cool your emotions. Full moon in Aries. Cool your emotions. I can't imagine that emotions will be high. This is an emotional roller coaster that you're on in this situation. So learning to cool your emotions. Taking these, the Eight of Swords, taking that, getting yourself out of that mental imprisonment. Start speaking life. Speak life into your situation. Speak life over yourself. Of yourself. Like I said, you can't change anyone else, but you can change you. This doesn't have to be the death, so to speak, of you, of who you are and who your character is. Make the time for self-love. Yep. Last quarter moon in Libra. And then on the bottom of the deck, too close, is step into your power. First quarter moon in Aries. Yep, step into your power. Stepping into your power is knowing who you are and believing it and not being shaken and not being moved from it. All right, that is all that I have for you. These cards have spoken. I hope this has resonated and has helped you in some kind of way. In no way am I dismissing the pain or the hurt that you are experiencing or may have experienced. But I really believe what Spirit wants you to see and to get from this is that you can overcome. You're the Empress. You embody everything that you need. Everything that you need to do. And that's whether we want to or not. But okay, these cards have spoken. If you would like this video, I appreciate it. Leave a comment if it resonated. And you have a great day.